Hi, this is Michael from Six Cycle and Michael Aisuru, and you're watching Heavy Bassix.
Hi, my name's Kerry and you're watching another Heavy Bassix interview series. We've got Michael West, who is one half of Six Cycle from Christchurch. He's also got a solo project called, is it Aisuru?
Aisuru, yeah, Michael Aisuru. Yep.
Michael Aisuru.
Yep, that's
awesome.
Right.
How are you going?
Good, yeah, bit nervous. There's a lot of cameras.
Yeah.
Haven't done this before.
So you're based in Auckland for a while, and you're...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so done the work in Auckland, and I've got the toys that I need to continue making music.
Awesome. So the other half of Six Cycle, is it Levon?
Levon. Yep. Yeah. Well, he's being a dad at the moment. He's got 2 kids and a third on the way at the moment now.
Wow.
So pretty full on, yeah. But we're both getting into the modular synths and stuff now. So I'm sure once I move back down, I've got some time to do all that sort of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you said that you're moving to modular synth. So what were you working on before that?
Well, I mean, I dabbled with some real synths in the past, but never proper. It was always sort of like a feature instrument per song, or not even on every song, but just on some random scattered songs. But I don't know, I just think having hands-on and having the unit right there that you can touch and manipulate, I think gives you a better feedback on what you're doing and how you think about things.
Awesome. So what made you get into music when you were younger, obviously?
I started playing the saxophone when I was like 13 or something, and then of course, angry teenager, discovered guitar and distortion pedals. So from there I was playing Rage Against the Machine and Metallica and stuff like that. So yeah, it kind of progressed from there into drum and bass.
So when did you start making music? When did you start producing?
Yep, I did a audio engineering course in 2000, I think it was, a government funded one, and the tutor there was this guy called Ali, and he was awesome. He'd jump right in and show me everything there was to know about synths and programming drums, sequences and things like that.
Cool, so you started off producing on Fruity Loops.
Yep.
Are you still using it now? Any other apps?
Yeah, I still use FL, and I use Ableton 11 for live performance, but just for live. I don't use it to produce at all, and basically just to give me something else to do, because DJing kind of bores me, so that's why I want to do it live. I want to have more stuff to do, and I also want to have more like flexibility. So like if I'm jamming a riff on the Virus, for instance, and I've got some drums, I can remove more or less all the elements from the original song that I'd made in FL, and then sort of just jam out and bring in some different drums, and by the end of it, it's turned into like a 10-minute version of a song. Sort of like how some people use loop points when they're DJing, or hot cues. It's the same sort of thing as that, but
You're making
way more technical.
Making a remix as you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
But just the idea of having all the different layers there ready to go, it gives you a lot more flexibility.
So when did you start making music with Levon, Six Cycle?
Yeah, and I don't know why, but we just hung out one day and started making some drums. Because we hadn't really used FL that much, everything was new and fresh and experimental and exciting. And I think that's why I delve into synths and stuff, because it's sort of like a new VST, but it's not, it's real, but it still is. It's got all the same principles and stuff. And and then I got him to join in like 2007, after we'd made a couple of tracks on the MS-20 and jungle stuff.
What's the craziest thing that's happened while you've been on tour?
Right, I was thinking about this one, and we went to Nelson for a gig, and then the next day we had a gig in Queenstown, so we had to fly, and we were staying with Harry Organicismness, and I had to sleep in this tiny little closet with my legs cramped up like this.
Oh my god.
It was the most uncomfortable, cold, horrible thing. And
slept in a cupboard.
Well, he had this like sort of spare room, which was a large cupboard, but it was still a cupboard, with all his like extra synths and cables and stuff. And it was so cold I ended up spooning Tom for warmth.
Oh,
So there you go. That's the weirdest thing.
awesome. Well, that's pretty much the end of our interview.
Cool.
We really appreciate you coming on board and joining us for Heavy Bassix interview series.
Sweet.
And I wish you all the best for going back to your hometown, home city, Christchurch, and all the best.
Nice one. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Thank you very much to music.net for helping putting these interviews on. If you want to check out more, go to www.themassive.co.nz.